I do that. And then mute that. Okay. Are we audible now? Okay, there we go. All right. There we go. Now we're good. I don't know why it does this, but so I use Streamlabs and it for some weird reason will switch between audio input as my value or on my mixer. Sarah, hello. Let me do introductions. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Mart. Hello, Charlie. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you for coming in. Yes, we will be doing more Final Fantasy 14, as it says. But as I was saying, yeah, for some weird reason, my mixer keeps like switching back and forth between either the mic or the audio input. So it's weird. I don't know why it does that. Let me go ahead and load up Final Fantasy 14 real quick. Yeah. Excuse me. God, that came out of nowhere. But how are you guys doing today? How's everyone doing? Okay. Right. Perfect. All right. As this is loading up, let me make sure that it is audible game-wise. Yeah. Okay. Good. I am doing quite well. Glad to see you guys are doing well, too. Yep. Alright, yep, as always, gotta wait for the queue. Little Ty recovering from a convention. Oh, nice! What convention did you go to? I know. Yeah, that, I will say, as much as I love Streamlabs, and using it, like, I do hate that it has constant mic issues. I have days where the audio will just not record. If I'm doing like voiceover for a video, it just sometimes won't pick it up. And so I'll be recording for like an hour and I'll get nothing. And I would have wasted an hour, which ruins my entire day. But Phoenix Fan Fusion. Nice. I have honestly never been to a convention. I've been to, well, no. I've been to, funny enough, and this is going to show exactly the type of person that I am, a train convention. The tism speaks for itself. Charlie, I'm glad that Mart is helping you cheer up a little bit. Good. Want that to keep happening. All right. But yes, welcome everyone. We are back once again playing through some Final Fantasy 14. And yeah, before we go over anything else or begin our journey once again, reminder, we do have our our next episode in the journey through Kingdom Hearts and the mythology in it up right now on the channel. We released it last week, so if you have not watched it, go ahead and watch it. It's a big one. We talk about Beauty and the Beast for like half the video, which is a pretty important thing, since it is the very last fairy tale of the entire game. But, yep, as well, we are back once again, doing these streams, and journeying more into Final Fantasy XIV. If you do notice with our character, he does look a little different. I did go ahead and complete the level 30 character quest. So, Raisin Brand, hello, welcome. Yeah, so I do want to do this quest that's here because we get the unicorn whistle, and we can summon a unicorn. I don't think we can actually ride mounts yet, but anyway. But Mart, as you're saying with the dinosaur convention, I do wish that there was a dinosaur convention, because I would go to it and I would nerd out completely. That would make me dizzy. Oh, I'm sorry about the trains, Charlie. You wonder what will you cover if you ever plan to play Kingdom Hearts 2 and go to Beast Castle. So, when I eventually do cover Kingdom Hearts 2, yes, we will cover Beast, or Beauty and the Beast, kind of like we did with Kingdom Hearts 1, but, try to find more myths that surround it, because you do a revisit, so I might combine them into one. Maybe I'll talk about Narnia. Okay. Let's see. Where is... Okay. Let's go to North Route. Yeah, let's go ahead and complete this Narnia and Kingdom Hearts 4. That would be interesting. But I don't think they would. Because what? Yeah, because no, it has to be Square Enix and Disney. Though, Charlie, funny you mentioned Kingdom Hearts 4. If anybody has watched... Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on. While we're talking about this. If anybody watched the Nintendo Direct today, they revealed more information and more gameplay footage of Kingdom Hearts 4. And it looks fantastic, and I'm so excited for it. There we go. Okay. Here we go. And we'll go this way. Yeah, so if anybody hasn't watched the gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 4, do so, because, oh boy, all of us Kingdom Hearts fans are lapping it up. Phantom, hello. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, and besides, Narnia is currently owned by Netflix. Ah, okay. Go this way. Ooh, Clay Golem. Nice. Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Don't want to. Nope. Go away. So I wouldn't necessarily give that a Clay Golem look. I'd give that an Earth Elemental. Because if you're going the original, like, Jewish mysticism type of golem, it's like one solid piece of clay that has markings on its chest. Or it's the invocation of it out. Oh yeah, that's right. The Ocarina of Time remake. So Ocarina of Time is like one of my all-time favorites of Legend of Zelda, and that I'm really excited for. I'm curious to see how it looks gameplay-wise. Okay, here we go. A lunar golem. Interesting. Injured man. In great pain. Oh, right. We need to heal it. There we go. What would you want out of the new Zelda games? They have God's name on their forehead. So Mark, as you're saying, with mark on their forehead, some do. There are some as well. I forget exactly which one it is, but some have the marking of who their creator is, not just God, but the actual mystic on their chest. And so that way it knows that this is their creator. But I think out of... Are you saying a new Zelda? Goodness, I have no idea. Golem of Prague, that's it. Thank you. Oh, report. Oh, okay. I guess we're going back to... Okay. That was quick. Yeah, but Charlie, I don't really know what I would want out of a new Okay, there we go. I thought I broke the game. I don't know what I would want out of a new Zelda game. I think for, like, gameplay-wise, I think the, kind of the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom style, I think is still good. Definitely different, but I think if they implement the maneuverability of that into the structure of Ocarina of Time, I think it should be good. That'd be pretty cool. Link to go to space. Emmett, hello. How are you doing? Back. Fantastic. Alright, awesome. We now have, or we should have a mount. Oh, excuse me. Okay. No. Here we go. Use. You can now summon a unicorn mount. Awesome. Okay. So now that we have that, I don't think we actually have the ability to use the mount. Space is all that's left. I mean, you're not wrong. Got an interview tomorrow. All right. I hope the interview goes well. I know I've been personally applying to a bunch of places, so hopefully something hits. Okay. Now we need to go back to... Buddha, or Budal? I think that's what it's called. And yeah, okay. Okay. I have to get my bearings again since I've, you know, been away from this game for so long. So long. It's only been like a week and a half. Be down here. Okay. I think that's where I need to go. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Where do I go? This way? Yes. Okay. Where am I going? Let's go there, I assume. One of these days I'll figure out which way I'm supposed to go. No? Nope. Okay. Ah! Depths of Nald. Wait, no. That's... Yes? If only I had some kind of sign. There we go. Okay. Now I know where to go. Yeah! I assume there's an event going on, but I don't know what the event is. But there's a bunch of cactuars and moogles. Yeah. I love cactuars. They're fantastic. Okay. So there should be... Let me see. Travel? Mount. No? Character. Mount. Okay. Unauthorized summon mount. Oh. Do I have any videos on cactuars? I do not. I will say, something I have noticed with cactuars is that they are, hold on, let me double check, what is that symbol? Yeah, so I don't know if it's 100% true. Oh, centaurs. Never, I can read. So technically I do. I do mention, oh my god, I can't remember his name. I'm terrible at remembering things. But there is the person who Cactuars! The person who trained Heracles as a young boy, who basically like Philoctetes played or portrayed, who is a centaur. God, I can't remember his name. Mythology and gaming doesn't know mythology. Yeah, so I do mention that specific centaur. Alright, now it's really bothering me. Hold on. Chiron, that's what it is. Thank you, Mark. It was during Olympus Coliseum. Yes, yes. Thank you, Ebbets. Yeah, I mentioned Chiron during our time at Olympus Coliseum when we were talking about Heracles' labors. These things are weird. Light bomb. Huh. Alright. What we got? There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure the effects are contained for your own safety. What? You're an adventurer who volunteered to quell the Hecatoncheires? Oh yeah, that's right! We're gonna fight the Hecatoncheires! I hope that there's a heck ton of Hecatoncheires. Anyway. Just here in the back room, my wife just going, no. Didn't think that Papa Sean would be able to find someone so quickly. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think they can come outside. Okay, I guess we have to... Alright. Alright. What do the Hecatoncheires look like? Because I did like the depiction of the Hecatoncheires. Giants yearn for the mines, absolutely. I did like the depiction of them in Final Fantasy 13. That was really cool. Alright. Oh, I still have Cure 1. I'll need Cure 2. Okay. Beauty? No. No. Oh. Can I... But I... Oh, I can't use it because I'm level 20. Got it. That's right, because they have to bring your level down. Use the tiny key on this gigantic door. I do like that the main quests have you go through the dungeons, so that way you actually attempt the dungeons instead of just like foregoing them if you're, you know, a solo player. Because a lot of times in World of Warcraft, you know, you get a quest for the dungeons and it's like, well, I'm playing by myself, I don't have any friends, and you can't do anything. And so you just forego doing dungeons. It really sucks because the dungeons are absolutely key on getting better gear and leveling up, you know, if you're a lower level. Oh, excuse me. Get that guy. Heal you, attack you. But yeah, once we clear out this, I will, or once we finish out this dungeon, I will share a fun announcement that we have. Oh, nope, nothing over here. Because I do have a surprise that's coming later this week that I think you all will enjoy. Hecatoncheir. Oh, man. That's a... It looks like a troll. Well, that's disappointing. I was expecting a full-on, you know, multi-armed, multi-headed type creature. Nope. Just a cave troll. Well, that's disappointing. Well, I gotta save the surprise. I can't just give it away outright. I gotta keep the suspense. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes I get a dry spell. Oh. Go. So I was, so today I was doing a bit of writing for the next episode on Kingdom Hearts, and and I realized that one of the sections that I was working on, or the section that I was working on, is absolutely gigantic. Like, unintentionally huge. Because it's one of the super bosses that I talk about. And there's a lot to them. And I'm like trying not to make the video like an hour long, but I think with how much there is, it might be. Volume is a bit loud. Is it the game volume or the audio or the mic? Game. Okay. All right. Give me just a second then. 85. Okay. When we get into our next fight, let me know how loud it is. Photos. I mean, that's a cool design. I was just like, come on, look at that. He's got Minotaur qualities. You can call him Asterion. But no. Oh. How's the volume now? Is it a bit better? Few arms and heads. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm getting hit. Unless... Oh, dodge. Still too loud. Okay, hold on. Alright, I will... Give me just a moment. I will lower the volume here in just a moment. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that, you know, most people wouldn't know the name of the Minotaur, but there we go. Okay. All right, let me... Okay. I reduced overall volume, so let me know how that goes. No, don't use key item. Step away from the key. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I reduced the volume enough that it it should either sound a bit better or not be as ear-bleeding sound. But yeah, the writing process for this upcoming video for the super bosses has been a lot of fun. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Or not, well, looking forward to the video and seeing how people find it. Because also, I did make a different style of thumbnail for it. Mythology that most people overlook, like retelling those of the Norse for, is it a Trojan hero? Never given a chance. Yeah. Astarion is like the true story of tragedy. Or is like a true tragic story. You're like an hour-long video. I mean, most of my hour-long videos do pretty well. It's just anyone who's new to the channel comes in and sees, oh, this guy's talking about, you know, Kingdom Hearts for an hour. Like, that's a bit excessive. So I'm trying to, you know, get the point across in a more concise and more efficient manner. But, you know, there are still times where I need to be like, all right, I need to explain, you know, every bit of this so that you know exactly where I'm coming from with this. First gun is... Oh, Perseus, yeah. Perseus saving Andromeda. I'm trying to remember how Theseus dies. I can't remember if he does die later on. Because I know that when he goes into the, or if I remember correctly. Oh, hold on. I was questioning why you said first cousin relationship when she think I was watching something about Beauty and Beast, but she struggles even more with English. Oh, okay. So in the original story of Beauty and the Beast, the original story by Villanueva, Beauty and the Beast are actually like cousins. So if Charlie, if you're not sure what I mean by the word cousin, since I don't know the Italian for it, it is, you know, I have my mother, my aunt is my mother's sister, and then my aunt's, you know, daughter or son. That person then would be my cousin. And so creating a relationship with, you know, be it physical, you know, romantic relationship, is frowned upon because it is a potential, you have a higher risk of, what's the term for it? Of inbreeding and having complications with that if you decide to have children. So it's a bit of a taboo thing these days, but back then it was a very common thing that a lot of families, especially royal families, did to not only maintain the quote-unquote bloodline of royalty, but because you know, marrying an outsider, yeah, congenital birth defects, I mean, but yeah, a lot of people married their cousins, first cousins, and siblings at times, strictly due to like location. It's so much more complex. Oh, I guess they dumbed it down a little bit. The tree was a circle. No. What you see here is the family tree. Just Venn diagrams. But yeah, it was a lot easier for nobility, other families to just have first cousins or even second cousins marry. Because of either location or because you didn't want a stranger coming into the family that would potentially either harm the family or you know, create issues further down the line. But it is still funny. If you watch the video, I do put up a little graph that shows that it's still legal in some parts of the United States for first cousins to marry. So it is a little weird. And I even I was going to pull up political figures in the United States who are married currently to their first cousin, but I was like, that's a bit much. Excuse me. Oh. I mean, King Tut, it's actually funny, Emmett, that you mentioned King Tut, because he had, when he was born, so many health issues that it's ridiculous. He had some sort of bone deficiency where it caused his actual skull to dip and kind of look like a peanut. And he had bone spurs, he had issues with like one leg being shorter than the other. Like he had a whole slew of health defects because his father, Akhenaten, had married, I think it's Nefertiti, and they were cousins, I think. And then like the entire family lineage from Akhenaten's line had those same issues where they were just marrying, you know, family members. But yeah, the age of life was, or the maximum age that people got to at that time was around 30 to 40. So, you know, not a long life. And of course, people also had a slew of diseases that they didn't really know about. Also, how is the audio right now for the fights that we're doing? Are they too quiet now or at a good level? All right, what are we facing? Waves no more. Free! Free! Come on. Give us a hecatonkery. Dang it. That's just a troll. It's good. Okay, perfect. Gyges the Great. Oh, yes. Finally, we have a good... Okay, we'll talk about Gyges here. So it's funny that our final boss here in this dungeon, in a mine, by the way. Oh, okay. Guess we gotta get in close. Is Gyges, who... if you've ever... Oh, I can't remember where the story actually originated from. No, wait, it was in, it was by Plato. Where he talks about, I think it was telling the story of Socrates and somebody else, how a shepherd was tending to his flock, and during that time, as he was tending to his flock, an earthquake took place in Greece. And from that earthquake emerged a cave system that that was on the property that, or the area that the shepherd was working on, or working through. And in that cave was a king named Gyges. And of course the king was, studded in gold and armor and rings and whatnot. And he decided, the shepherd saw this and was like, I'll take one thing, because if I take too much, it's going to be obvious that someone stole this. But if I take like a ring that's not as obvious, and it should be fine, and I'll be able to sell it and be able to make, a bit extra cash. And so that night, as he's cleaning it, fiddling with it, he accidentally puts it on his finger. And once he does, he turns completely invisible. If you recognize the ability of that ring, yes, it is the origin of the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. And so he puts it on, realizes he becomes invisible, and in doing so, always a ring. So once he realizes he can become invisible, he devises a plan, because he gets corrupted by the ring. He devises a plan to go to the king of the land and overthrow him. So he poisons the mind. He speaks to the queen, poisons her mind, convinces her to be with him, the shepherd, and kill her husband, the king, which then she would make him king. This is a Greek story. It's a Greek myth. The Ring of Gyges. What was it? There was a like TED Talk animation that told the story. So but yeah, that's cool that, you know, the final and he was said to be a giant of a man. Yeah, it's a Greek story. That's really cool that, you know, they would have Gyges as the last, or the last boss of that dungeon. Miss Smitten. Okay, I will say I do have a video where I do talk about, I don't remember which video it is. I've made over 100 at this point, which is crazy to me to think about. But there is a video where I talk about it. Hold on. Oh, okay. Level sync is in effect. We're level 21 and we're level 35. I think we're fine. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Ulda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. Need more time. Talk. Need to watch the video. Yes. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. I think you shared that story in the Traverse Town video. We'll talk about Moogles. Maybe. I will say I did write an entire script, or entire video script, talking about the mythology behind like rings as a whole. I never actually made the video because I don't think it would perform well. And I'm kind of all over the place with it. So I'll probably, if I can find the script again, I'll probably put it up on my Patreon just as a like side thing. But shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think about denying it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this and paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford magazine mole meat, much less a choice of cut dodo. I'm gonna say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to brass blades. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Yeah, that's no. That's called beat the crap out of them. I said I have to say full on Lodor. Yes. Didn't you post it on the Discord? I thought you did. Or at least part of it. I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of you. All I can think of with Groose, because Groose is from Skyward Sword, if I remember correctly, Legend of Zelda, And I just think of Game Grumps playing through Skyward Sword and getting caught up on Scrawny Clown Snatch. Which makes me laugh every time. Oh god. Burn me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I saved. Only wanted to treat my children to a decent meal. Oh, the admin's not a traitor. That's right. And who the hells are you when you're at home? The dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot teach them a lesson. Alright, time to beat up some thugs. Game. There we go. Yes. They have the original music going. Absolutely. I don't even know what... Because the line that he says is, I'm not gonna let some scrawny clown, comma, snatch up my girl. Because he's talking about Princess Zelda. But they said it so quickly that it just turned into scrawny clown snatch. So it's just really funny. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. I'm getting paid enough for this. You're getting paid? The hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. Oh, excuse me. We're getting visions of the past. Oh, dang it. It's where there were more refugees than last I looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? Simple, really. Simple, really. Nothing more, like music drifting. Anyway, a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity. They were no longer able to support the communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek new life in the city. See. The calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening to the other cities? The talk is true, yes, though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them. It really does. But I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Ah, sorry, my eye's itchy. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. Heroes who fought at the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets of IFRIT? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. You've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Oh, I would love to try a dodo. Unfortunately, they're all gone. Guaranteed cheapest. Thank you, customer, madam. Please come again. Come around. You think that Olda was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity, you'll see no end to the misery or suffering. Oh, excuse me. Sir, are you all right? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? I saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you purple vulture. Who said that? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's not. Okay. I'll overlook this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. You hadn't come along. When you did, who knows what that monster might have done. Fantastic. Case closed. Ah, yes. Hello again. Sorry, Abits. It's the character you hate the most. We've been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. Discharged your duty as envoy impeccably. Never once faltered in the myriad danger. More importantly, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you don't stand to earn a gil by doing so. You are possessed of all qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this, we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into that business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Ida. And then there's the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness to 2 moments ago. Well, we can help you understand it. You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too. We'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only the beginning, for we would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist you in your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on your offer, I sincerely hope you will, pray speak with Momodi. The proprietress of the Quicksand is a good friend of ours, and she will tell you where to find us. Wait a minute. Oh my god, it's that meme. We haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Defenders of Justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone, except for Momodi. She knows already. Alrighty. Okay, so... There we go. Oh, no, I do have it. It's right here. Erdoy. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So... Right. Let me see. How much does this cure for? 470. And then this one... Oh, it almost doubles your healing. I've got brain worms and you... Alright. Things like that are becoming even more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't get pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. You see, there's this girl. No, I'm just kidding. Ah, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage traveler, or adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe as well. Look at you. No one would ever guess you've been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every ilm the adventurer Mayun said you'd be. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, and before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh yeah, it's an entire race of beings, so they're everywhere. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. Like prose and poetic Edda? Anyway. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. Oh, it's this? Okay. His name was Avire, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You're making this so much worse for me. I'm so sorry. So tragic. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. Stop! My heart hurts already. Alright, Mark, hope you have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for popping in. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Hold on. Don't leave just yet. I completely forgot to say it because I got caught up talking about the Myth of Gyges. So the surprise is that we have a new video that's coming out tomorrow. Because if you saw it, the new God of War game got announced. So I went on a complete tirade, making a video talking about the mythology of God of War Laufey, which is going to be out tomorrow. So it is the fastest video I've ever made, but it'll be out tomorrow. So that is the surprise. I hope you enjoy, but I hope you have a good rest of the day. I believe that he would have I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. Oh, sorry, clicked away. Ah, dang it! So I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. I wanted to meet you first, to ask your name. It's about how much better Narnia is than Lotor? No? Okay. Mythology and gaming. I shall not forget it. That's right, you don't. Subscribe. Okay, sorry. Don't mean to be that forceful. Support. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Okay. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. I'm full glad I did. That goes double for yours. You say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Blue Man Group, but it's all ice giants, and instead of instruments, they just hit big icicle sticks on the ground. The beginning of move in earnest. Listen, the Scions aren't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff that they do. Woo! I could have a field day with Narnia Myth. Probably. I mean, there's a lot there, in all honesty. So, I just wish that there was, you know, because I'm not a big fan of, like, movie games. Because I had been asked before about, like, covering movie games. You know, like how they made a game for Iron Man and whatnot. And I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan because it's just pulling directly from the movie and adding things here and there. So I would like them to make a Narnia game that's like part of the world, but not pulling from the movies. But that's just a personal preference, so who knows? I do know that I do mention, have I mentioned it before? No, I don't think I have. So I would like to, you know, bring up Narnia to some extent. The book is better anyway. See, I feel like if you, like the game would be a good, way to tell the story of the book, because, you know, you spend hours playing a video game and seeing the story unfold in the game, while in a movie you only have like 2.5 hours at most. So I feel like, you know, games would do a good job of telling the story of a book. Walk up, strike something, run away. Hit and run. I mean, if we do cover it, I will definitely, you know, request your help on it. Because I will say, I do have most of the original books, because my mom had the collection, and we were helping her move out of her old apartment. We found them, so, and we brought them back here to add to our gigantic library. So I'm sure at some point I will, you know, either cover Narnia or talk about Narnia to some extent. Is there... Hold on. Oh, good. There is a crystal. All right. There we go. And we still have to... Yeah. Have to go across. Okay. Let's see, what level is this quest? Quest is level 17. We are double the level. You have Phoenix for Kingdom Hearts. You have me for... True. Very true. Oh, yeah. I miss helping 2C Phoenix with the mythology in his videos. Doing that for his Sly series and his Kingdom Hearts series was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, he's now doing Pikmin, which there's not a lot there mythology-wise, but I'm sure eventually he'll cover another game that he and I can work on. Can I say on some of the myths I tried to pull you in to talk about? Yeah. Yeah, and if you are working on a essay, you know, on some sort of mythology or history or whatnot, you know, by all means, use me as a resource. I will gladly help out. And that the same goes for anyone else who is, you know, either writing or making a video or something. If you do find yourself needing, you know, an additional person helping, by all means, ask me. My Discord is completely open, so feel free to hop in, send me a message. Yeah, he and I are very similar, so. But now that he is all professional and full-time creator, like, he and I haven't talked a lot since then, but it's what happens. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. What the crap? I'm gonna 100% clip that. Hold on. Let me write down. Okay. Alright, where's my pen? Hold on. God. Expect that to be a short. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now please, be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... You're at the behest of Yara and Papalimo? Itaru. I take it this is a person of importance, right? Sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Why? Don't you know who I am? Mythology and gaming. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru. Pop Leo, that's right. I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Oh, wrong way. The tiny gremlin is yelling. Your mythology. Lady Mephilia has eagerly awaited your coming. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Alright. We got some gloves. The strength, dexterity, strength. I guess you. Why not? Oh, I keep forgetting.
You're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Never mind.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are...
Oh, whoops.
No doubt you are right to burst with questions.
Don't get too used to these
Have
voices.
patience.
No!
All will be revealed in time.
Yeah, I like it when games actually have voice acting, especially MMOs. Because then it's just like, oh, I don't actually have to, like, read through it. I can, you know, listen to it.
First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
It was menthol.
We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
So, the issue that I have with a lot of these voice acting portions is that the music that's playing is what gets copyrighted. So there's a lot of times where I have to record, or I'm not recording, once this goes live, that a lot of these portions either get muted or they get copyrighted, and so I don't get anything out of it, but which sucks. Excuse me. Oh, because they switched to a UK-based cast for Haven Sword. Gotcha. Okay, I thought that they were just going to end it.
Individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation
Yes, it's
of
called
being
sleep.
pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Yes, that's also called a disassociation.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent.
Oh, I think.
Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls
see?
of a man's soul
You said it again.
and hear the resonations of his past. You
Echo.
will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without...
Oh, dang it.
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
See, sometimes that's called a curse. Oh, okay, now you stop the voice acting. Okay, fine. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied to you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers he requested, my lady. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Tataru. Pleasure is mine. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. Mutually beneficial relationship. I'm sure you all will. The words I can't speak anymore. All right, I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Keep it safe. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Alrighty. Hiring a retainer. Couple NPCs who can be hired players. Oh, neat. Oh, I can finally sell some of the items that I have in my inventory. Scions have been one objective to safeguard the future of Eorzea. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. What you say? I assume I said the right thing. Cool.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women
Oh, you
were
can't hire a
called the
retainer.
Archons.
They'll sell items to any merchant. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Those same brave souls stand
That's
before you
fair.
now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome. I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Everyone's got the neck tattoos. Am I gonna get a neck tattoo as well?
Last,
I gotta say, I'm not a fan of needles.
is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words
Right.
of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Cartoneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
That's pretty much the voice I expected.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
I've heard that line before from a workplace.
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina & Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But
I mean, let's hope
there
they
is
doesn't
more.
betray us.
Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day.
Just had a thought. Hold on, give me 1 second. Something real quick. Okay. I was just looking something on my end.
However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Ooh.
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
Yeah, I'm having a difficult time saying the names.
That you
Heck,
may
I just have a
better
difficult time
understand the
speaking.
nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
The leading role.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Ooh, that's cool stuff. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. Well. No. Okay. Just remembered here that we can equip. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nice. I was actually trying to exit out of the conversation and just progressed the conversation. Like, well, oh well. I guess that's fine. Okay. All right. Bright new day is upon us. The bar to Camp Drybone. What? Oh, that's so far away. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I want that one. I want this. Look at that. That's so cool. It's a behemoth chocobo. Oh my god. I want it. Before you leave Horizon, there's some quests to unlock more appearance customization. So with... oh, that's space! It's a space boy! I freaking love it! That's what I want. This is what I want. Oh my god. And look at the little unicorn! Oh, this dude is so cool. I love it. Yeah, so I would do the appearance customization quests. Unfortunately, with how many story quests there are, I do kind of want to focus on those first. Because, you know, we're already going to be here for like 80 hours. Let's see. Yeah. But I will eventually do the appearance customization quests or any other quests that become available later down the line. Oh, hold on. My phone's about to die. Give me a moment. So I will say, as we are running through this, I love the fact that there are so many like customization elements for mounts. Because with like, again, with the game that I'm most familiar with, World of Warcraft, it's like, yeah, you can get mounts, but it is just, you know, the mount itself. And you can't like customize it or anything, or there's nothing like, you know, cool about it. You know, like with the space chocobo, like, come on, that's cool. That's just cool in and of itself. And then with WoW, you know, you get, oh, you're in the bug area? Cool, here's a bug mount. And, oh, you want a different bug mount? Okay, cool, here's just a different color of a bug mount. It's the same, but different. Okay, looks like we're going this. So that is something I very much appreciate. Oh, I need to go across the bridge, actually. Whoops. What's going on over here? No. I want to help the person. Can I not help the person? Alright, there you go. wanted to help the person out. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're literally just going straight. Well, we'll go straight so that way we can get that one and then go from there. And again, these landscapes are beautiful. Like, the entirety of this game is just so well done. It is very enjoyable to just run through the entire, region. It feels very alive. Tune, and then actually pretty much just keep going straight. Antling worker. Gigantic ant. Am I still going? Yeah, looks like I'm still going the right way. Ooh, what are you? Toxic toad. It just has a bad attitude all the time. Can't say anything positive, so it's just toxic. Mm-hmm. You love me some antlions. Which, funny enough, antlions do in fact have some mythology about them. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is because I have not looked up that specific mythology. I'd like to. But maybe when we cover, more of the mythology games, or not the mythology games, the Final Fantasy games. Because I do plan on doing full videos on each of the Final Fantasy games. So spreads misinformation and doesn't shower. Oh yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. Really likes to talk about the Manosphere. I am Isabard. Here to search for missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word of an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. Fantastic. What did I just get? Timer Dispeller. Oh, neat. Alright, I'm gonna quickly find a merchant. I think this is a merchant. Yeah, here we go. Shops. Okay. Let me see. Potion, I guess we'll keep. No, we have 10 high potions, so we don't need to. Oh no, not search. No, not search. Sell. Okay. Sell. Ether we'll keep. Antidote will keep. See, is there anything that's worth keeping? Phoenix down, definitely. Aetherite ticket we'll keep. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Excellent. All right. Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amaljar culprits and all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by them hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all the places at all times. There have been brutal murders of... Jeez. Calls at the Church of Saint Dama Lundama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? 12 willing. You may even come to learn what some of the Amalja seek in this area. Alright. Where are we going? We're going this way. So I haven't done any more of the hunts that are available. I figure we just save them for later, because we really don't need the levels. Yeah, sorry guys, you're dead. Alright, there we go. Tuko. Alrighty. A pretty cool area. I wonder, can I jump from... Okay, well, let me get stuck first. Can I jump from this height and live? It's fantastic. Oh, I like a fifth of health? Heck yeah. Good to see you've returned. Thank you for putting them flowers. Marking them as flowers. With the bodies given back to the proper earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. Ah, yes. I always liked all the concepts of the afterlife that are in different cultures. Because you got some that look at the afterlife as being like, you know, this just realm of darkness and dust, and then you look at others and they're like, you know, either ethereal and you know, very godly, and then others that are very hellish and, you know, horrible. So as you're not being targeted by an enemy, you will not die from fall damage. Oh, interesting. Well, that's good. Oh, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers, but whose countless travelers pass through Drybone every day. What do we get? Brass circlets. Okay. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. Maybe among them we find reasons for these vanishings. There's a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. I'd wager he's at the end quaffing away at the day's earnings. Here, I'll write you a note for him. Yay, doctor's note. The up? No? Or just over here? Yes, okay. Oh, it's you. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulda. My friend, missing people, please help. Isabard. Folk around here as wary as they come. Will turn tail and run if you as much pass wind nearby. Anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances, you can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Alright, I will. Please, sir, just leave me be. Got it. Devious derelict. Nothing to say but this. I'll take who or whatever's been feeding us off us low folk. Petrified pauper. Alright, someone loves alliteration here. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Alright. Just I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply are moved on to a better place. Oof. Alright. What's next? See, I suppose I should have expected much from Ungod. That guy in real life. I mean, probably. I'll just take that. Really, that can... Alright, what do you got? We would know what the common folk speak of to their gods. We've no better place than to ask the Church of the Saint of Damalandama. So long as we're headed there, I might as well ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse. Fun. Alright, wait a minute. Is this, oh, what is that game? Death Stranding? Or we're just the courier for a dead body. Seek a man out named Marquez. Where am I going? Oh, up there. Okay. Alright, easy enough. Excuse me. I'm in Marquez, yes. Body? Of course. There have been so many bodies. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay them there to rest. Not safe to go alone. Take this. Whole corpse. Yep, that sounds about right. Game logic. Oh, okay. Seriously thought it was just leave the corpse there. Nature will take its course. No, I can't. Go around. May they all walk in Thal's realm. Maybe Sister Osern can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Osern in the church. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to the wrong person. Hold on. You're the person I want to talk to. I hear you have done the service of bearing a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard. When next you see him, you seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? It is true that I am closer to people than any other in the Order. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the Church. I received word not too long ago of our recent visitors. All right. Yep. Run back. Okay. Yep. Pretty uneventful questing. Just go back and forth. Thank you, Mythology. Burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? Been keeping yourself busy as of late, haven't you? Pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Dankred, and I share a passion with you over our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. Seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folks speaking their secrets only to those in the service of the gods. Frustration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, good old Sister Osern herself? She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Ah. Deceit. Deceit among the church. How quaint. Level 36. Sister Osern, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and is not uncommon to see her speaking to children, but I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular she is fond of. I hope it's not our particular way. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, I am going the wrong way. Nope. Okay, now we're going the right way. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know if everyone's been keeping up with the different announcements with games, but there have been a lot of good games that have been announced through Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and I'm personally very excited for nearly all of them that are coming. Of course, we have God of War Lao Fei that is coming out, and of course a new video covering that game coming out tomorrow. Let's see what else. There was Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which, I still need to complete Rebirth. I am so looking forward to that one. Got the Gears of War game coming. We've got Kingdom Hearts 4 that got shown earlier today. So ready. It always reads to me right here. Oh, excuse me. I'm curious to see what everyone else is excited for. If it's like, you know, a specific game or... Oh, nope, wrong one. Oh, what did I do? I pressed the wrong button. I was like, why did my game slow? I hit the Windows button. Go see, you got some splaining to do. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. Guess we're going back to the camp. There we go. Since we're in the same area, we can just teleport. It's going to make things so much easier. Oh my god, a fat chocobo as a mount. Get out of here. Awesome. Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. About to defend. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in doing so, no less. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Oh, excuse me. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attacks than she initially let on. But now, onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Almaja encampment to the southeast. Alright. Cool. Let's go ahead on up. Renaissance, hello! Greetings from the gym. Love your content. I got to hop on live. Yeah, glad you got to hop on as well. Hope you're having a good workout at the gym. And thank you for enjoying the content. I'll let you know that we do have another video coming out tomorrow. Covering God of War. So, be on the lookout for that. But yeah. Welcome. And enjoy. As well, if you do, and that goes for anyone else, if you have any, mythology questions or just questions on games in general or videos and whatnot, by all means, ask them. This is the place to do it. Indeed, I heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were very serious. But false as they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Maja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. Oh, are you gonna have me go in? Okay. Coward. Alright, let's see. How far can I get in without getting caught in a fight? Ah. Okay, that guy I definitely have to fight. Oh well. There we go. Queer leaflet. It's just rainbow colored. Ah, get it? Because it. Happy Pride Month, everyone. All right. What the crap are you? Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide poor to the work. Oh, excuse me. The lettering, although atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldal seem somewhat less than studied. Pray take this to the inn of Camp Drybone. All right. Time to teleport back because why run? That takes forever. I can just teleport. Okay. Someone's got the cool thing. Oh. Wait, is that above or... Hold on. Okay, that might be up there, I think. Ulrich von Lichtenstein. Oh, no, it's below. Okay. No, and it's oh, weird. Okay. I went the wrong way. Is it in here? Nope. Okay. Or maybe it's in here. Aha! Here we go. Savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What's this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. That I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest to the order to deceive people? Sounds like it. The plot thickens. Bah, bah, bah. Sorry. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to this description. Or to this deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle it. Oh, there's the unicorn. Oh. Okay. Posing as a priest. To think. Its troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again. Dressed to deceive. Right, I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Excuse me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Mythology and I serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Ah, I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. You'll serve us well. You have my thanks. Listen, Mythology. So as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at the camp, desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the garments of Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Garbed. Let me see. Is there... No. Character? I think that's it. Right? Okay, I think I'm wearing the right thing. I have no idea. Oh, wait, hold on. It says it right here. I can read. Let's see. So it says... Shepherd's tunic, pair of weathered shepherd's flops. Wow, okay. Huh? Oh, here it is. Equip. Okay, there we go. I'll keep everything else, I guess. Another refugee body. Like, yeah. Eventually, I got it. Here's the teaching of Zima, Warden. Hast thou come to partake of her wisdom? The keeper of Sonnet, goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Okay. You're a little suspicious. Looks like there might be one inside. Yep. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught might I need you assist with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Okay, not you. Make our way up to last guy. Okay. Do I have a fave pantheon? I've always been partial to the Greeks. Mainly because they've, that's what got me introduced to mythology as a whole. So I think, classic Andy here going for Greek mythology. But I kind of, although I do rather enjoy the fact that within Norse mythology, you do have gods that are like even more human than how the Greeks perceived their gods. Oh, it's in the bar, it looks like. Yeah. Also, so happy you're playing this. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and Shadowrun is as close to my... Nice! Yeah, I'm pretty excited to play through Final Fantasy XIV as well. Because I'm on my journey of playing through every single mainline Final Fantasy game. And there's a couple other people that I know who are doing the same thing, and even streaming it over on Twitch. And they actually said that they would be skipping Final Fantasy XIV and even Final Fantasy XI because of the fact that both of them are MMOs. And I was like, you can't just skip them. So yeah, but I'm glad to play this. We're just going to be doing Realm Reborn. I don't even know if we're going to be going to the full extent of it. But because otherwise we'll probably be playing this for an entire year. But what's your favorite mythology type? Greek, Roman, Norse, Scandinavian, or something else? So yeah, Greek is definitely, you know, the one I'm most familiar with, because it's the one I started with when I was learning, you know, mythology as a whole and the stories of the different cultures. But I am a fan of the Norse as well as Egyptian. I mean, again, the classic Mediterraneans, classic Andy here. But the thing I like about them is that they present the pantheon as humans. Like, you know, they have their issues with like exactly what normal humans would deal with, you know, actual physical emotions. So it's not just a, you know, a figure of divine dominance. It's a figure of, you know, a reflection of the people, of the culture, with a more divine element to them. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm really happy to be playing through Final Fantasy XIV and experience playing through it for the first time. So it's nice. Fine evening to catch a false priest, wouldn't you say? Ah. Plus, with Final Fantasy XIV having a completely free-to-play aspect is phenomenal. It's very nice on the wallet. Look absolutely smashing. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for a query to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. Alright, Ursula. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldthal. I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of Penry. Tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of this atrocious performance, you would have me have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Oh, is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amajah raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. See, I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant as well, I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached a Majal in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted to schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amajah. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. That was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amajah paid me. Sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Toss him into the well. Cast it into the fire. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Not you again. You're the one leaking the immortal flames patrol roads to the enemy. Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. This stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. Be a good man, and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I'll prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Alrighty. Let's see. To Western. Equip our gear again. Alright. But, response to Charlie, you guys mentioning the, IFRIT tickets? I have IFRIT tickets? Oh. Oh, what is... It says Vesper Bay. What's Vesper Bay? And yes, Sarah, you did try. I'm sorry. Is Vesper Bay the one that goes back to Ulda or something? Oh, excuse me. But also, I'm curious what everyone's favorite, mythologies are, regions of Greece or the Norse, Egyptian, the town where the walking sands is. Oh, gotcha. Well, whoops. I'm too used to using the teleport, so that's my bad. Oh, nice with the Rydian Lionheart. Isn't it Greek? Yep. I'm going to dismiss that toy because it keeps on getting in the way. Alrighty. Welcome back. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. See, you have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. No eighth right there for story reasons. People complained about this walk, so... Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes more sense. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken. None but the Amaja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is done. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready for the fight of our cause. Mudamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method in enhancing equipment in Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to the Mutamix and his students, it has now been I know that word, but I can never pronounce it correctly. Disconnect for what I miss. I teleported when I should have used a ticket, and I asked what your favorite mythology is. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Unimix is ever to be found at this camp of Central Thendalal. What is the... Excuse me. Okay. Nope, there we go. Alright, I wonder. Oh, it just takes me to... Okay. Yeah, that's... Yep. Central Tendal. Yeah, that was dumb with me. Oh, going this way is good. Okay. Single ant. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is a starting area, technically, because of all the level 5 creatures. I'm wondering what race or job class this region starts. I don't know why, but I saw this and the Swin Bros, and it's just like, bro, yeah, bro, bro. Who's the uplander? Come to my tent ring of Mutamex bubbly pots. Fighting tool drinks an air shelf. And full of air shelf, fighting tool changes to stony shine. Name of Materia. Yes. Materia joined with other fighty tool. Then Big Eyes, fighty tool gained the power of air. Is that a kobold? Mutamex is reckoning the uplanders, friend of Minfilia. Or a goblin or something? Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamex the fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighty tool to Mutamex, yes? Yeah. Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good Teachy show off power of materia. Oh. Now Eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Whew. Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with the owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of the material to the gear, Unimix is goblin. Oh, okay, gotcha. And I was figuring he was goblin-esque. Master Munimix turned that dagger of yours into somewhat as would have struggled to cut a stake into a weapon he was wielding. Uplander wished to join our materia? Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander's best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Munimix. I freaking love goblins. They're so weird. Greek, honestly, for the same reason, got me into all mythologies. Trying to learn more African ones too. Nice. You're catching my eye. Excellent. Yoruba is a really good one. Their culture is pretty well spread out throughout the western portion of Africa. So definitely check them out, because I think that's what I primarily oh, I went to the wrong place. Whoops. Clicked the wrong thing. I think it was in Central. Wait. Hold on. Aha! Now I will properly use it. Whoops. Renaissance, I think that's the common consensus with, you know, that a lot of people are more familiar with Greek, especially in Western cultures. We're more familiar with the, you know, Mediterranean mythologies, being, you know, Egyptian, Greece, Rome, and whatnot. And including the Norse, because that's just what were substantially, or the most substantial given, you know, Western civilization's history. I was fruitful, yes it was. What a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results and realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Material will give you the edge you need. Now it is time to discuss the matter of our next mission. Weapon coffer. Nice. So I will say, talking about, you know, different mythologies and influences and whatnot, as I was doing research on the next Kingdom Hearts video, I will say there was a discovery that I made in my research that I was really taken by. And it's the fact that so starting with the Vedic belief in India, you have beings known as Asuras, which are part of the pantheon of gods, and they're not gods like the Devas, which are, you know, you think of the Trimurti of Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, but they are more warrior gods and not necessarily antagonists to the Devas, but more so, you know, kind of at odds with one another, but not in a violent extent. They were violent towards non-believers and anyone who anyone who fought against the Vedic belief. But through them, you know, with Buddhism traveling into the more eastern portions of Asia and into Japan, we have, you know, Asuras that show up as demons of Japanese Buddhist belief. And then as well as Buddhism traveled west, it actually interacted with Persian belief, which then interacted with Greek belief, which then interacted with Hebrew belief, which then became Christian belief. And it is believed that the Asuras of Vedic belief, thousands of years prior, is what influenced the Aesir of the Norse people, of the northern peoples of Europe. So everything connects to everything else. Sarah, I hope you have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you on Thursday. Bulging nuts are expanding, but I still enjoy seeing my favorites pop up. Yeah. Igbo. Ooh. Yeah. Western Africa has a lot of very interesting mythologies. So is another good one to look at. Yeah, because there's the reason for all of the connections is the fact of the word Asuras and how each of them over time kind of translated to a different name. So like the Asuras of Vedic belief. Yeah. Mythology travels to everything. It travels through different cultures in an amazing way. So you have Asuras, and then in Persian belief, you have the primary deity of Zoroastrianism, which is Asura Mazda, which is spelled differently because it's spelled with a Z instead of an S. And then as it traveled further, you know, it became Aesir. So it's very similar, but as people traveled more north, that, you know, Germanic conceptualization of old pagan gods combining with more Christian beliefs created the Aesir, or the subsection of gods. Yeah. So it's where sometimes it's more fun doing the research than anything else. It appears I was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust. He revealed that he is due to meet the Amaja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and combat or capture the Amaja. The Amaja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance. The Immortal Flames have requested our support. Would have you provide it to them. Benkred is presently attending another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Before he left, he bade me to tell you, save some for him. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. Alrighty. Back we go. Ba, 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 ba. Central. Yeah, and then to Eastern. Okay. Or to Eastern. Yeah, it's definitely something that I love to look at is comparative mythology. And kind of inspect how different oh, no, okay. Not over here. How different cultures influenced one another. And how their stories and their gods kind of came to be. Thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me a brief on your mission. Our objective is to capture Amaja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductress. The lizard men aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. Okay, my favorite type of myth too. Any kind of worky. Must be a yokai. Yeah. When I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, the Yule Lads. I don't think I've heard of those. But as I was scrolling through TikTok, I reposted there's a creator who talks about like Japanese culture, and he talked about the kitsune, and how literally the reason it became so prominent was because they just used kitsune as the like how the British use gremlins, where it's like, oh, something bad happened, and it's just like, I saw a fox over there. Oh, it must be the kitsune that did it. Where it's like, oh, someone left me, or I found money on the ground. It must have been the kitsune. So they kind of used it as a catch-all for anything that happened that they couldn't explain, which is so true around the entire world. Can't explain something? It must be this god or this creature. Rendezvous will take place in the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie low. We'll stand to learn much more. Also, this guy here struggling is... like, come on, dude. What do you got in there? Gold or something? Alright. Okay, so up north. Oh. I probably could have gone the other way. Oh well. Oh, no, I can just go... okay. Go this way. Okay. I'll definitely look up the Yule Lads after the stream. My favorite yokai? Oh my god. No, I do have one. Oh, I forget what its actual name is. It's the thing that's the inspiration for Dunsparce, the Pokemon. What is that called? Hold on. Now I have to. Hold on. Is it that? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, okay. So it is... I'm terrible at pronouncing names. The Tsuchinoko. The Tsuchinoko is literally a gigantic fat snake. Like it's meant to be a like burrowing snake. So think of like a knee-high sock that's filled like completely with other socks and like that sort of fat body type of thing. Yeah, that's what it is. Doesn't do anything. It's not very violent. It's just there. And it makes no sense how it exists. And apparently people still believe that they see it in the wild today. It is 100% a yokai that I'm just like, how did this come to be? Two, why is it still a thing? Rotting corpse. Interesting. But yeah, that's my favorite. Proceed. All right, we're catching up to our level. Did he change his hair? Wait in place. And is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amajar appear. Yes, sir. Those are some ugly character. Edit to my notes. Yes. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. It's a trap. There you go. Open up the door for you. Hehehe. Ha ha ha. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Betrayer. Every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Okay. I opened up the screen door for my cat. He looked at it, smelled it, and walked away. I'll just keep these guys healed. Oh, now you attack it. Okay. Yep, we'll just keep these guys topped off. There we go. Now everything is going to be a little bit easier. Did I lose one? No, I didn't. Weird. Oh, what? Oh, okay. they're just, there we go. That's better. For myself. Okay, well. Maybe if I kill him, it'll help. Okay, this is actually kind of tough. Okay, we are not doing so well. Nope. Is there something I should be doing? Oh, okay, no, it's just literally survive. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I am over-leveled for this. Why am I struggling? Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Ah, man. Bring him. Rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. The Amaja mean to give us to their god as an offering. Must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in my hand. Ah, okay. Perfect. Alright. Nice. Now we got one more, or another dungeon to do. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Yes, Ifrit. Dude. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of the unbelievers are forfeit. Spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, be my breath, I claim you. Arise once more, my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. I love this design of Ifrit. Ifrit. By one true god. Oh, everyone's just dead. Oh, no. Rewards of my bread. Oh, okay, it's possible. By what sorcery do you resist the master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing one, but one, that I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear, thou art the godless blessed number. Aragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not suffered. Ooh, yes, boss time. Nice. Get him. IFRIT is such a cool figure in oh right, we don't have, there we go. So in Arabian belief, IFRIT spelled EFREET instead of IFRIT, are basically souls, or the not souls. They are creatures of the underworld that deal in fire. So, and they're related to jinns in a way. As in Arabian belief, which then led into Islamic belief. A lot of people believe that jinns are creatures much like humans, where they're created by God, basically as a kind of like a shadow of humans, but frame, not exactly, but close to it. What's he doing? Okay. Now we're getting into the healing aspects. Oh, gotta run. Negative or reverse? Almost. It's not shadow in the way that we perceive, shadows to be bad, but just like how a person is, corporeal, exists, upon the material plane, and, you see a person, they have a physical body and whatnot. Jinns and Ifrits are more so figures of incorporeal forms. So they are essentially figures of smokeless fire. There we go. Like an underside person. Yeah, pretty much. But they are, and that's essentially what the representation is in belief, but within the actual stories, they are seen as completely separate beings alongside humans. So, and then the Ifrits are more the, not, I don't want to say evil incarnate. It is aggressive nature of djinns. And so as more as Islam really took hold, the Ifrits became more associated with hell and hellfire. So that's why you see Ifrit in Final Fantasy being depicted as a fire demon. Because it's from that Islamic influence. Pray forgive my lateness. Played by the congregation of Amajal Zealots, where each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Whew. The Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect on the Flame General's hand-picked men. For those two, I'd say it's fair to say their hardships has only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology. Had I known this mission would have proved so dangerous, I would have never let you face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we? This way, sir. Oh. Oh? That was the mighty Ifrit. What a disappointment he was. The readings, but nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. You know better than to rely on 5-year-old data left by the Vilth Legion. Oh, that's the 8th Legion, sorry. Nor can I expect any form of support from the motherland. Given the troubles at court, we have only ourselves to rely upon. Even the pessimist, my dear Livia, promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we have achieved in our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Allies alike like that. Beware a woman in love. I'll need to be on my best behavior. Perfect. All right. Well, there's another chapter done for Final Fantasy XIV, and yeah, there was a bit of a challenge, and not only that fight, but the fight before it. So, but yeah, I'm excited to get back into this. As we had skipped last week with our episodes in Kingdom Hearts. As well, if you have not seen the latest episode, please do so. It is a veritable treasure trove of information. Of course. And so, as well, we do have a new video coming out tomorrow covering God of War Lao Fei, with that being announced. So hope you enjoy it. I hope to see you guys again on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As well, if you'd like to support us in any way, shape, or form, please do subscribe if you are not already. Like the live, share it with friends, comment on your favorite part or favorite villain or summon. And if you'd like to support us in any other way, we do have a Patreon as well, where we post videos ahead of schedule and exclusive content there as well. So, yes, that is what chat is going to be called now, myth heads. But folks, we'll be back again on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day or week. And I will see you all in the next one.